Lagos hotelier allegedly killed by wife for impregnating another woman. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. A Lagos-based hotelier identified simply as Bama has reportedly been killed by his wife for allegedly impregnating another woman in the Abulegba area of the state. Now, this is very sad. This is very sad, like very sad. Must it cost you your life? As in, must it cost you to become a murderer? I keep asking myself. You are in a marriage where things are going on well, all of a sudden things are not going on well, communication drops in your marriage. Let me tell it to you that it is not going to be all rosy. Even in your relationship with your brothers and sisters. What am I saying? Even in your relationship with your parents. I put it to you that you must have seen them argue. Sometimes you would even ask yourself, there are some things your mom would do to your dad, and your things your dad would do to your mom. You'll be like, and did it get to this extent? But then, they'll forgive and move on. Now, this is why we will preach separation. If you know, if it has gotten to a point where you are dreaming of killing your wife, you are thinking about killing your husband or your wife, you are thinking about poisoning him or her to death, sincerely, separation is advised. Is advised. In fact, and it's advised it should be done very promptly. Very promptly. Now, this woman has just made herself available for the devil to use. And the devil used her against a man she swore, she took an oath to. I will love you in sickness and in health. I will love you for better and for worse. You can still love someone and still not be in the same environment with them. For your mental state. Last, nothing is worth it. So because you love someone, then you now become a murderer. Now, not just a murderer, you murdered that person, all because of love. Then that love is no longer love, it's obsession. Yes, I know, people come out and say he cheated. But haven't we heard different stories of people who, after even cheating, they just go, they live there, they leave that particular area, they leave the vicinity to clear their head. To make sure that maybe they heal very well before coming back to the marriage. Sometimes they don't come back, sometimes they come back. What separation would do and avoid. Some men, we don't even know if this is true. But if this is true, if now you be the man, you even know the kind of person you're even getting married to. You should know. You should be able to tell of a fact. Yes, I know people are going to say, oh, people pretend, but that does not take away the fact. That definitely does not take away the fact that all the people can, as in everyone can pretend. There are people who cannot. They're going to show you their worst of their worst, their lowest of their lows, and they'll show you their best, the best of their best. Let's find out more about this. This is very disheartening. The news in detail, please stay with us. The man said to be the owner of Bama Hotel and Suite was reportedly attacked in his sleep by his wife of 8 years on Monday, January 24th, 2022. It was gathered that a couple who has 3 kids just returned from Dubai when the unfortunate incident occurred. Although the details of the incident are still sketchy, a source, however, claimed she accused him of impregnating another woman, and from what I heard, she drugged him to death. She drugged him and used hot iron to press him to death. Sincerely, oh my God. This is not it. This is just the beginning of suffering. You are a capital fool. You will know the difference of him being alive and cheating and him being dead. No one has a right. No one has a right. No matter what, no one has a right to take another's life. If you are so pained and cannot take it anymore, the best thing is to walk out of the marriage. Exactly. Walk out of the marriage. Have your peace, have your peace and your sanity together. If you cannot stay in that house and it is doing you let me put something in his food, let me poison her water, let me beat her to death. No. Can you just go your separate ways? And please don't come and tell me divorce. Please, you can still be separated and still divorce. You can be separated. Don't come and say, they said I cannot divorce us, we'll be going to court. So, be still on your own. For your sanity. God. We accused the man of cheating. They didn't even give us the story whether the man even said, okay, I did it or not. Even if he did, you could have just walked away. Separate and get your sanity together. Do things to take your mind off it. The pain is going to be there, but I tell you, time will heal it. In fact, in 4 or 5 years' time, you're not even going to be thinking about the fact that he cheated on you. You'll be thinking about the fact that you became a murderer. That is what you'll be thinking about. You'll be thinking about the fact that you became a murderer. He impregnated the woman. Excuse me, does that permit her to kill the man? Can you do that to your own husband? Woman, what happened to the good old days? Please, this is not the time to generalize. No. What happened to the good old days when our forefather married several wives, where they all lived in peace? These present-day women, many of such are a bunch of murderers, and have continued to reduce the male population daily on flimsy excuses. The thing is, unfortunately, my dear, it is vice versa. You hear about how a man chopped off his wife's head. You hear about how a man beat his wife to death. You hear a lot of stories. Sometimes I'll start asking myself, you ask yourself that, isn't this the two people that proclaim love for themselves? What now happened? I want to believe that once upon a time, these two people did not just hate themselves like this. Something must have left it. So what now happened? So they could not remember the good old days. Some people, so the way you see some couple fight, you see them no. Sincerely, for whatever reason, if you feel your sanity is being threatened, please walk out. Separate first. Separate. Go to where he will not find you or she will not find you. Clear your head. Then when your head is now cleared, when you are now calm and you are not going to be coming to the fact that you want to come and kill somebody, you can now come back and see if you work it out or you're going to leave the marriage. On this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.